Hello everyone, this is Naudi Aguilar at Functional Patterns, and today I'm going to be taking you through a Bosu ball exercise routine. This is going to be for the more advanced exercise enthusiasts, and I would not recommend this for anybody who's just beginning, as this will involve a lot of intrinsic core stabilization, and we don't want to tax the body while it's out of balance within those core systems. For the first exercise, we're going to be doing a 2 sprawl. This is similar to a movement I've done before in terms of skipping back and forth. The only difference is with this one, we're going to add a burpee into the mix on each side. Now it's going to be crucial that when you go from one side to the other, you don't plant both feet down when you land yourself, because if you plant both feet down, you'll have an inclination of bringing both feet up, then you have to redistribute your weight to bring yourself to the other side. For me, there's always a flow to every movement as you do that, and if you mess with the natural flow, you're going to be running into a lot of unnecessary muscle contraction that doesn't need to happen. What I like to do is mesh muscle elasticity and explosiveness together into a movement. And in order to do that, it requires us to neurologically have the capacity to elongate and shorten muscles. So again, positioning is going to have to be crucial. So we go here, we hinge the hip on one side. I primarily have the pressure on my outer foot rather than having both my feet down. I keep that there, I explode, keep this foot up here. Then from there, I'm going to go into a slight push-up, pop myself up, then go to the other side. Spine stays neutral even at the bottom. I come up. This is another big dynamic to think about, is that when you come down and up with the burpee, don't just stop here. That's going to overload the quad and make you round your thoracic. When you come up with the burpee, it needs to be right here. If you don't have that hip mobility to get there, then work on it. Otherwise, this exercise won't even be beneficial for you. So you come down with the burpee here, bring the knee up into this region so you can explode, get that thoracic extended, then get to the other side. All right, second exercise we're going to be covering will be a sagittal plane jump onto the Bosu ball. So we're going to be going close to begin with so we can progress ourselves into the movement before we make it more challenging. So I'm going to set myself up here, feet about hip width apart. Then from there, I'm going to jump up on the Bosu ball, land, then come back. The key component to think about when doing this exercise is that when you land, you don't compensate and jump right off. What you want to focus on is when you jump, you land, hold yourself for 2 seconds, find your center of gravity, then jump off. Otherwise, when you jump, you're not really going to use your core because it doesn't really need to function anymore. You just jump, teeter-totter over, and go right back, and you won't get as much of a workout. Make sure that when you jump, you land, hold it for a second, make sure those core muscles draw in, then you come back. If I want to make it more challenging, what I'll do is create more length out of the jump. So I'll add distance to it. I'm a little more advanced, so therefore I should be able to maneuver this pretty easily. So I'm going to jump, and then land, and hold my position here. I come back, reset myself, explode, land, stick to landing, so I'm not compensating, and I come back. Now for the third exercise, it's going to be similar to the last one, only we're going to add a 180-degree rotation into the movement. So I'm going to be here, getting close to the Bosu ball at first, then I'll jump, land in my rotation, find my center, then come back in that same rotation. Then I'm going to jump and rotate in the other direction and come right back. Think about using your legs almost like a suspension system for a car. When you land, you don't want to just land and just ruin your joints. What you want to do is use it as almost like a form, your muscles like a form of shocks. So if I come here, you'll notice that I decelerate the motion as I land. What that's going to do is prevent that pressure going to the knees while I'm doing the movement. So make sure that you decelerate as you do the jump. So again, I jump, going forward, I rotate, I find my center, I come back, I rotate the other way, find my center, then I come back, and we're good to go. All right, that is a Bosu ball exercise routine. Now I'm going to take it for you in real time. Okay, that is a Bosu ball exercise routine for you. Very challenging on the fast twitch muscle fibers. It's also very challenging on the core stabilizers. Whew. Challenging on the cardiovascular system when you put it into a circuit. Oh, only do it if you are advanced. If you are not advanced in terms of having good core function and posture, and you start going into compensating postures, we're not going to be successful while doing these types of movements. That's why I've developed the Human Foundation series for the sole purpose of addressing these systems at a foundation. So when you implement these exercises into your training programs, you're going to do them correctly, automatically. If you like this video, please click like, favorite it, share it. Any help you can put out there is always appreciated on my end. I put a lot of work into these videos, and I like to know that I'm making as big of an impact as I can around the world with what I'm doing. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel or visit my website at functionalpatterns.com. This is Naudi Aguilar reminding you to live intentionally and not habitually. Take care.